Well, let's go to Herbology Class. Because one thing we learned last night is that class leads to Potion Class. Whereas I thought I'd already learned potions. Who's being mean? Jeez. Does it sound quiet, or am I just... Do I need to pump up the volume? Oh yeah, my speakers are way down. Okay.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again,
Professor
Lenora,
Garlic.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Got it. I got headphones on.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
No. Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. Is this supposed to happen? Say what? You're gonna have to speak up, girl. That was a fail, right?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket.
Oh, so we're just gonna act like that didn't happen.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
So that was a win.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Right? Because I'm very curious. Did we learn anything there? Like, what's this guy got to say?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
So there's no point in now then, because it's the second best time. It's like you either win or you lose. Second best is loser.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
See what these got to say.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Don't talk to me about you.
That's because he's on adventures.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
Well, thank you.
It can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Kendra Justice subscribed to the channel.
Thanks for the sub, Kendra. I
Actually,
enjoyed it.
I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
Oh, wait a
now,
sec.
As I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's
Okay.
see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Okay, so plant seeds.
Disney's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Oh, I only have one seed. Diddany. That is the one I need, right? Yep. This is gonna be a pink flower. Ready in 10 minutes? What? I don't have to wait 10 minutes, do I?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
Nice.
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight.
We need some instant. But I'll be back, flower.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
That's right. Women first.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
That's right.
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Yeah, sounds like excuses,
Typical
buddy.
Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors
upgrade.
fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did.
Incoming ad break in 1 minute. Am I going this way? Yeah.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
See what dummy you? What dummy? Am I supposed to throw a cabbage at him or what? Okay, hold LB and tap R. Okay. Oh. I tapped it. Oh.
Look at that. They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Well, then he'd have some free cabbage. I don't know.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Probably.
I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Nice. I've been meaning to get a better picture of me, and it seemed like a great opportunity. Because the best time you see your character is when she's in a scene. Yeah. I should have taken one where, you know, Professor Garlic was facing the camera, but what you gonna do?
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Nice. Yeah, actually the... Ooh, we leveled. In the real world, I'm okay with like an outside garden, but you never see any plants inside this house. Yeah. Unless they're fake. Yeah. And the reason for that is because I've had indoor plants before, and they can make a mess. It can cause you to have to vacuum or sweep your floors twice as much as you normally would. Yeah. So I just don't like having them in the house. But fake ones are okay because, well, they're plastic, so nothing drops on the ground. But like real plants, eventually their leaves and crap will just fucking, yeah, make a mess. Didn't need leaves. Nice. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder Muggles loves them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From bitter root to berries, I do hope that my darling niece can learn the skill while under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all your students, I'm sure. Eleanor Everley. Is my plant ready? 2 minutes. There's nothing to do while I wait. Well, I did get that scarf. Let's see. Yeah, we're desperately in need of one. Or only one was the default one. Nice. 8 offense. Okay. Attend potion class. We're gonna go there as soon as my plant is ready. Did it pause while I was in that scene? Like, what the hell? I kind of figured you'd be done by the time I upgraded and everything. I wonder if I still have seeds, because then we could collect this, and then we plant another one. It's 10 minutes total time, and then we go do the potion class. That should be perfect timing. Because I do need a bunch of these. This is for the actual, our healing potions. Yay! Oh, and then it just keeps going? Is it infinite seeds? Like, I don't even have to use a seed for it? Wow. Okay. Well, I'll be back. You know, this is gonna be our last playthrough of the year. This Hogwarts. And we probably will finish it before the year is over. I know there's only a week and I play a lot of games, but it's, you know, unless I, you know, dawdle too much, which is completely possible. But I do have it scheduled in quite a bit this week. Yeah. I think we will definitely complete it. Will it be like 100%ed where I've been part of every house? No. But I think like base game will definitely be. Man. Slurper. I hate people that slurp their tea. So annoying. Same with like slurping soup. Oh my god. I had a boyfriend once that did that. Dumped him immediately. Yep. Yeah, no way I was dealing with that shit. Is potion class up here? I just chose to take the ladder.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor saw all of that on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows
Yay.
more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potion time.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
I know.
The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
Well, give us a better
Point for
one then.
Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
Yeah, why is it only half?
When you might need it. Please begin.
I need a super Wigan... What's it called? Wiganeld potion? Superior.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, there we go.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Just a pinch. Add adding some Horkalumpa juice. Just a couple of drops. And another couple of drops. A few. She makes potions like I cook. where the recipes like, you know, just a, you know, just a 2 tablespoons of garlic, and then we put 5 tablespoons of garlic. Yeah. Stir, stir, stir.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Definitely not.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
I already have my own ingredients.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
See, we already have the ingredients because, like always, I'm a step ahead of the game, and that's not a good thing. Because what always happens is before something's introduced, I want to do it, and then I go through the efforts of collecting the ingredients. That's what happened last night. I went out and I collected a bunch of ingredients, and then we found out that this was locked in main quest. And yeah, so we have the ingredients, but I'll take some freebies. Yeah.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
And
after
I
they-
actually have
Professor
some
Sharp
potions
said that
on
you had
us.
permission to go into his office.
That you have yes, you heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm
To
Gareth,
snoop
by the way.
around?
Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
Invisibility potion?
Last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
You asking me to steal, buddy? Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
He'll miss it. And then we'll be screwed out of freebie ingredients. And he might just give up and be like, you know what? You're gonna complete this entire game without knowing how to be a potion master. Like, I'm not doing it, buddy. You get your own fucking Fwooper feather. I need to be a potion master.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
That was probably an achievement to help him. With my luck. But I'm not getting into trouble for you, buddy. Hey, Arsenal. You uninstalled retail yet? No. Not yet. I'll do it on December 22nd or 26th, okay? There's a life achievement for uninstalling retail. I did check out some of these Steam sales earlier. There's some good shit on sale right now. Yeah. And that newer game, you know, since I'm playing Hogwarts and all, that newer Harry Potter is on sale too. That broom. I can't remember the name of it, but that broom game. The one I'm thinking of getting, though, is that cyberpunk game. Yeah. Without the DLC, because the DLC's on sale too, but it would equal a lot if I got the base game and the DLC. But I was thinking maybe just getting the base game. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, what are we doing? Collect. I have eggs already.
Keep your potion stations organized.
There's the feather. See, he would have totally fucking... I kind of want to take it for myself, though. Wouldn't that be the shit? I just go take it for myself. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Ooh. It's a pretty feather. We're so gonna get into trouble. Okay, did I get everything they wanted? Brew and... Oh, I have to go to the potion area. Your feather is not missing. Someone stole it.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Which one do I need to go to? Oh.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Okay. Oh, that's the one he wants me to make. What do you make with the feather? Probably this, right? Oh, it doesn't, because I don't know it, it doesn't tell me the ingredients. Damn it. But it's gotta be this, it's the same color. It's gotta be Thunder Brew. Okay. So how's that classic going, Arsenal? What are you doing in classic? I've been meaning to ask that since you're not playing hardcore. Are you just leveling, like just doing like kata, or are you doing vanilla? What classic are you doing? Are you doing kata, vanilla, or Season of Discovery? And isn't it crazy that, like, it's more work to ask you which version of classic you're playing than it is to ask anything about retail? It's like there is more versions of classic than anything. Leveling a priest in vanilla? Nice. I had, after I had lost my hardcore character, I had made a couple of characters in the vanilla. Yeah. the first version of Classic that we had. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I should have kept my druid over there, but, you know. Because I'd say overall, that was the version I played the most as far as Classic is concerned. Minus hardcore, like, when, you know, the hardcore in season, I guess, got, you know, more of my time. But as far as, like, well, it's not really an expansion, but you know what I mean, like, as far as a version of Classic. Yeah. I think that's just because it was so hyped, though. It was, like, literally the beginning of Classic being brought out back in 2019 or whatever. Pick up. It's still telling me to brew a potion.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Yeah,
Wait, it's not supposed to.
I'm a little disturbed here.
Get it! Not again.
Dragonstar, what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
I'm confused about that. I literally made... Oh, now it's swapped. Now it's swapped to return to sharp. Okay. Okay, weird. I knew I made it.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine
I will be soon. I'm a born winner.
You should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time.
Oh, he knows I have it? Oh.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Man.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
Well, thank you.
Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
No doubt. I got 260 XP for talking to that guy. He wasn't part of a quest or anything. I was just talking to him for the hell of it.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
You will.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
Should I say I should have helped? Now I feel bad because I was able to take the feather anyway and Professor didn't even care. Okay, I should have helped you, buddy. My bad.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again. especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
So does that mean you got a feather somehow? Okay. This game is pretty fun. Did you ended up completing this game, right? Arsenal? I remember you played it. You didn't? Oh, okay. I totally thought you would have completed it. Like most games, I never finished it. I usually finish most of my games. Yeah, I have very few that are like incomplete that I started. Yeah. WoW is a distraction for sure. Like, most of the games that I have completed are from 2018. And I don't know why that is, because... yeah, that was BFA had just released, but... I was still pretty heavily into WoW. And I was also heavily into Diablo still, like D3. So it's weird to me, like, to be fair, one of the best times for my random games was during the Legion expansion, which just boggles my mind because Legion is my third favorite version of WoW. Well, third favorite expansion, I guess. So fourth favorite version. And it's just so crazy that one of my favorite times in WoW is when I juggled WoW with D3 and completed a bunch of games. And the only reason I know that is because since around 2016, I've been tracking them in my Steam. So there's on my Steam page, there's a list of everything I've completed since like 2016, and that's how I know, because every time I complete a game, I pop it in there. And it's just crazy. Like, I feel like I have no excuse, you know, because if I could do it then there's no reason to not be able to complete a bunch of games when WoW isn't as good anymore, you know? But it's pretty crazy. Okay, so this is not the room we're supposed to be in. I think it's... this door? Ah, there we go. There's my plant. It just, like, constantly. I don't even have to feed it or anything. Okay. What's next? Meet with Natty?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Oh, yay, a waypoint.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade. I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you? I'm all right at the moment. We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you. They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts. When were you at Gringotts? Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage. What on earth? There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic. Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade? I think so. I'm still learning. but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good for you.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You too, Natty.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Right? Who even said that? Okay, they want me going there, but I want to go to these treasure chests I see on the map.
But Mummy! Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful.
I need to lockpick.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'll keep an eye on
sorry
it.
This happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Let's look at our gear, because I think I can probably sell to this guy. Okay. No upgrades.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is
Ooh,
my
potions.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Maybe we can get some recipes. Let's see what he's got to say first.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Wow, buddy. Yeah, okay.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
And what do you have for sale?
Ah, damn, he was serious. I was hoping there'd be a recipe. Of course, all the recipes are like 1,200 per. I don't need any potions because I actually have some. I do like that spell damage potion, but the thing is, we just haven't been fighting enough. Yeah. Of course, that could be a bit of my bad, because I have been kind of focusing quests, which have been keeping us in the school. At the end of last night's stream, I actually did, you know, a good chunk of fighting for it only being like the last 30 minutes or whatever. And that's because I exited the area and I was like out in the woods and shit. Because I was farming potion materials. Okay, I don't need anything, buddy, but will you take some non-potion goods? Yep. I like how it just loads my inventory here. Yeah. Very nice. You can have my old scarf.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
I'm surprised he even takes it, being like a strict potion guy and all. I hate selling something worth a 0. There's a reason
what did to that goblin banker at Gringotts,
hold on to it.
I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Where do I... There was a closer quest, so do we want to do that first, or... Yeah, this one was closer. I'm on my way, stranger.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupid man!
Now you've done it.
Tell Rookwood to find you himself.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, will you? Okay. Defeat all enemies however you choose. Well, thank you. I was gonna do it that way anyway, but...
I'm not going anywhere.
That's just pitiful.
Man, ouch.
That's proper feeble, that Tango, expulsor. Bloody little fool.
What's with this barrier?
I haven't even had my tea yet.
Yeah.
Is that the best you got? Potato! Head in the clouds, this one.
I hate that I'm healing right now.
Next time. Nice expulsor.
Okay, that was the trick, I guess.
What on earth just happened? I've
Man.
never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
I need heals now.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. I can't place anything on here. Oh, you mean this? Oh, isn't this interesting? Because, I had spotted one of these last night, and I'm like, oh, I know this is a puzzle, but it was like, it was 1 in the morning, like, I didn't want to do no fucking puzzling. Well, it might have been midnight. I ended at 1, so, yeah.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Something to do with that.
Uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I say we flame them up.
Incendio! Merlin's beard!
Yep.
The flames make the pyres sink.
Yeah, that was kind of a no-brainer. That was like, it was easy to assume that it was fire.
Beard, how beautiful!
Very nice.
What a day.
Okay.
Hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay. Nice. I will say... Oh, we're level 9. I will say, like, yesterday, I... near, I don't know, probably mid-stream, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna complete this game, but I'm not gonna bother with puzzles and shit.
He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
And now I'm very into, like, all their challenges. Yeah, I definitely want, I want to 100% it now. And there's not too many games, like, I'm just gonna say, I 100% games for achievements. Usually I don't want to 100% games. Like, usually it's literally only for achievements, and yeah. Like, you think I want to do all those fucking WoW achievements? Like, no. My 30k achievement score came from me forcing myself. Like, yeah, most of those achievements I didn't even give a shit about. Yeah. So it's been a hot minute since a game has actually made me want to